Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we have a little and maybe sad update for Young Justice. Well, as many of you know, we only have a pair of episodes left for Young Justice before we get to the end of the season. Now, many of you, like me, are really hopeful for the potential return of one, Wally West. This has been an ongoing topic with fans since Wally disappeared at the end of Season 2, and quite honestly, nothing gave us more hope that Wally might be returning sometime soon than this season when Connor Kent stumbled upon Wally in the Phantom Zone. There's always been some questions about this encounter, because unlike all the other hallucinations that Connor was having, Wally was drawn very similarly to Connor, who is in the Phantom Zone. Now, this has led to a ton of fan discussion, and me personally, I've pretty much been in the camp that Wally is indeed trapped in the Phantom Zone, and this may be the mechanism that they use to bring him back. But it appears the showrunner Greg Weisman might have totally crushed this theory. Now, as many of you know, Greg's pretty awesome about interacting with fans, and he does answer a lot of questions directly. And recently, he retweeted a question and answered it, and I think he might have sadly answered this question for us, and it's not the answer we want. Now, the initial question was, why did Wally's presence in Connor's dream have the same color as the rest of the Phantom Zone prisoners? That was inconsistent storytelling in my opinion. He was supposed to look in color just like the rest of his dreams. I don't know if you're able to correct that. Now, many of us never thought this was actually a mistake. We thought it really meant something, and it actually did, but it might not have meant what we hoped. This was Greg's response. Except, they were Connor's personal hallucinations, not, quote, storytelling, and Connor perceived himself and Wally as dead in the hallucination. So Wally was colored the same way Connor was, as opposed to, say, Miss Martian, whom Connor perceived as being alive. Now this does explain why Connor saw Wally the way he did in the Phantom Zone. And Greg may be leaving parts of this out about Wally for the purposes of his favorite quote, no spoilers. But it really does seem to resolve this particular discussion that many of us have been having all year. Almost everybody is really ready for Wally West to come back, but this does seem to put that to rest for now. Wally could still be in the Phantom Zone, and Greg could still be leaving some details out here, but I feel like this is a pretty solid answer to that particular question, and I sadly don't think we're probably, at this point, going to get the Wally West story resolved before the end of the season. Now, I actually hope to be totally wrong, and Wally magically show up somewhere in the Phantom Zone to rescue the team and get him through that boom tube, but I find it much less likely now than I even did a week ago. Now, we've been doing this every time, but if we really want to find out what happened to Wally, we gotta make sure we get a Season 5, and in order to do that, we need to use those hashtags. Renew Young Justice Season 5, and Save Earth 16 are what we're focusing on. Make sure you deliver a positive message to HBO Max and Warner Brothers, and make sure they know you want more of Young Justice. But until then, what do you guys think? How do you feel about Greg Weisman's response to why Wally West looked that way in the Phantom Zone? And does this crush all hope from you that Wally could be returning this season? Not all hope for me, but quite a bit of it. Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not going to get any updates. Peace.